There's a modern day Leviathan killing black men in America today, and it's something that doctors are not telling black men how to treat. They're just giving you a pill, and that pill is only making it worse. Watch this video because I'm going to teach you as a black man how to lower your high blood pressure naturally in 4 steps. As not only a nurse and a naturopath, but as a black man, I feel it is my personal calling to share with black men why this modern day Leviathan is obliterating our ranks as black men and doing it in a way that is so subtle and so, in my opinion, demonic, because there is no education being put out about how to get off of your high blood pressure pills. You're on them, you're stuck on them, and it's not helping your situation. So watch this video because I'm gonna go step by step and share with you the reason why black men are so targeted and so vulnerable to this modern day Leviathan, hypertension. Black men eat slave food. That is the #1 reason why black men in America struggle so much with high blood pressure. And it's not their fault. It is something that has been passed down from generations past. Slaves were given trash to eat. Things like chitlins, that is deemed a delicacy in the black community, is pork intestines. Pork intestines were thrown out as trash during slave times, and slaves would take the trash, the intestines, the ears, the feet of animals, and figure out a way to supplement their sparse diet in order to survive. And it became such a part of the culture that it is still a part of the culture today. The modern slave food is fast food. There's a man who was raised by demons. His name is Gabriel Estevao. If you search on Amazon, you can find his book. And it talks about how even demons who raised this young child told him that the food, processed food, was slave food. It was designed to feed to the masses so that the masses were malleable mentally, so that their minds were bendable, and so that they could be influenced to do whatever the powers that be wanted them to do. Slave food. So yes, Black America has had very, very poor nutrition in their history, but today it's still a major problem. If you go to Black communities, poor communities in America, one of the first things you're gonna see is a McDonald's. That's how you know you've drifted from high end of a city, high living, high society, higher economic status, to the poorer side of the city when you start seeing McDonald's on every corner. McDonald's fries do not spoil. If you put them on the counter and just leave them, they will never spoil, they'll never mold. They are not food. The oil they use is not food. It is like one molecule away from plastic. And that is generally what happens in our fast food today. So the nutrition status of Black men is one of the major reasons why 75% of Black men over the age of 55 are going to have high blood pressure this year. The second thing that is causing Black men to have hypertension is our understanding of exercise. Society, or media specifically, has made it seem like Black men ought to be these huge, buff, muscly men in order to be deemed a real man. And all through high school, all of our formative years, we were pushed to be a part of sports that made you bulk up, made you eat excessive amounts of protein, made you run and exercise in a way that is now causing you chronic pain. in your neck, in your back, in your joints. These sports also came originally from our slave days. Slaves were pitted against each other to fight to the death. Very commonly, bets were placed. That whole system has been modernized into NFL sports, basketball, NBA, all of these different sports that are incredibly damaging, not only to the black male psyche, but to the black male body. Because the best exercise is not to do that sort of intensive tearing at your body and trying to be huge and trying to hit against other people really hard, or run and put a ball in a basket very aggressively. That is so damaging to the body. And the amount of protein required to do that effectively or according to their standards is incredibly damaging to your gut, to your kidneys, to all manner of things. And so now, age 55 and up, your body is deteriorated. You aren't exercising, but you're still eating the same things that you were doing when you were a football player or whatever, and it's causing your gut to be big. And that is one of the major causes, again, not only of nutrition, but the mindset of exercise is the second thing causing black males to have hypertension. Your best exercise is to walk 20 minutes a day. Get out and walk in the fresh air. And the third thing is water. Black males notoriously are dehydrated. In fact, we have whole lines of products specifically for black skin being dehydrated. I never use lotion. I never put anything on my skin. If it's really bad and I just haven't drank enough water, I'll use coconut oil. But other than that, I never put anything on my skin. I don't. I never use lotion. If my lips get dry, that means I'm thirsty. And what do? Drink water. Boom, fixed. So, water is extremely, extremely important for black males to drink. When you drink enough water, your blood is hydrated and the cells don't stick together. When your cells stick together, the pressure required to push that blood through your vessels is increased. So hydration is very, very key for black men to have normal blood pressure. Get rid of the sodas, the coffees, the teas, sweet teas, all that stuff. Just drink water. If you don't like the taste, put some lemon in it. You can even put a little sweetener, honey in it. But water, hydration is so, so extremely important. And that's another thing, back to the sports. Pushing Gatorade on sports players is extremely dehydrating, not hydrating. They try to make it seem like you would be hydrated, but because of the sugar, it's actually dehydrating your body and putting more pressure on your kidneys. And the last one I'm going to talk about is being in the sun. Black men notoriously do not go into the sun because they feel like they get hotter than other people, or it's just not cool to sunbathe as a black man. We don't need a tan. We already have a tan. This is one of the biggest farces in our culture as black men. We need to be in the sun. Just like white people, we need to absorb sun rays, and we need to have even more sun than white people because our skin does different to the sun rays than white people. So we need to be in the sun more to fight against our high blood pressure. It balances our hormones, it calms us down, it detoxes our skin, and it just changes our entire mindset when we spend time in the sun. So get your walk in, do it out in the sun, and eat better food. And drink lots of water. If you found this helpful, share it with another black man who has hypertension, subscribe to my channel, and join my school community. The link is in the bio.